G'day people. For this episode I'm going to pull the fuel tank out and do some much needed repairs to the chassis and the fuel tank, as well as finally fix that rear axle. So anyway, let's get on with it. For the third time now I've pulled the axle out, and this time I replaced the axle seal. Anyway, that should be the end of this job once I get it back together. And I did notice that the nut up there looks a bit loose, holding the fuel tank up. So that's probably going to have to be the next job, is pull that tank out and weld the brackets back on. Yeah. Anyway, that's for future Shane. G'day peoples, back again. So I've decided I better get on with pulling this fuel tank out and welding the brackets back on. So I noticed that the one bolt that was still left in there to hold the front end of the fuel tank up had actually come loose. So it was probably going to fall out very shortly. Anyway, ground's fairly soggy, so that makes it a little bit hard to try and get this thing out, because I won't be able to roll a trolley jack or anything. So I'll just try and undo everything and drop it straight to the ground and then pull the jack out, and then hopefully the fuel tank will fit out from underneath the rear tow bar. So I think there's enough room there, but I guess I'll soon find out. Anyway, let's get on with it. And what a mess. Yes, there is a fuel sender in there. The wettest section seems to be here. Yeah, certainly seems like the fuel has been going down there and then rolling along underneath it. Anyway, I guess I better get a scraper out and start cleaning this thing up. Just in case you're wondering, this used to be a 160 litre long range tank, but I cut the corners out here, dropped it down so that I could lift the tank up another 2 inches. So this corner here used to be up here until I cut that all out. So slightly modified. So all these brackets here are all different, because I cut off the old brackets, welded new brackets on 2 inches higher. Now this is one of the brackets there that actually is supposed to be welded to the chassis. Hit it with some degreaser, let that soak for a while. The See if we can weld these brackets back on. Can't get the helmet in here. Well, after all that trouble of finding a new battery for the helmet, can't actually fit the helmet in underneath there, so had to do it without a helmet. Do not recommend that, and I'm guessing that in a couple of hours I'm going to really regret that. Anyway, yeah, just going to have to grind it all back and then have another crack at it, because I've just got to do it by closing my eyes and hope that I'm on the right direction. Anyway, I'll knock off for now. Well, I've welded the brackets back on again. The front ones especially, I couldn't actually get a helmet in there or anything, so I just had to reach right through and do it one-handed with my eyes closed. So I'm not sure how good that weld's going to be on the two brackets at the front section. The back section, they don't look too bad. I was able to use the helmet there. Anyway, just got to clean up a bit and paint them, and then I'll whack some more degreaser on the tank and leave that overnight, and hopefully my eyes are able to see again tomorrow, because at the moment they're fairly dark, can't really see any details, so not a real good thing to be welding without a helmet, but it's the only way I could get into it. So we'll put up with the pain overnight, and hopefully they'll be good as gold again tomorrow. Soon find out. Okay, a bit of a quick update on welding without a mask. Now, it's only been about an hour and already my eyes are pretty sore. If you've ever had soap in your eyes having a shower, well, that's how it starts out, and then it gets way worse. So it could be several hours of pain and eye watering, but anyway, had to do it to get the job done. Now, the worst bit though is it's totally destroyed my cooking skills, because I can't read how many minutes to microwave me dinner. Anyway, I guess I'll have to guess that and see how we go. Might update later on. We'll see how we go. If you don't hear from me overnight, you know I couldn't find the camera. Well, a bit of an update. Overnight it actually felt like someone had thrown sand in my eyes, but apart from that, it wasn't too bad. I've actually had worse. Anyway, it seems to be all good again this morning, so let's get on with it. Don't you just love working on a grass driveway, no concrete inside? Well, on a brighter note, looks like I found the diesel leak. Down there somewhere. Not real sure on my welding skills, so I might just try some putty instead of trying to weld it up, because I'd probably just blow a hole in the tank and blow myself up. I'll just give it a good clean up and hit it with some thinners. Whack a bit of this stuff on, see how she goes. know if you can see, but yeah, bolt hole's slightly out, and I've jammed it over as far as I could without any luck. Anyway, I'd loosen those ones off again and then try and grind that out. This should be the outlet from the tank, which goes to the inlet on the pump. Okay, fuel tank is all back in and the car's running again. I'm just charging up the auxiliary battery because it went flat over the last week or so. So I guess I'd better check out what happened there. Anyway, we're mobile again.